I'm Aileen and I'm so glad you can join me. Today we're doing a combo class. We're working resistance and cardio, two really important components in fitness. For the resistance segments, you're going to need fitness tubing, one that feels comfortable for you. You're also going to want a water bottle handy just to stay hydrated. I've chosen shoes that have a little bit of a dip in the arch. That always helps to secure the tubing a little bit better. Let's get warmed up. Start with a march on your right foot. We're going to warm up without the tubing and then pick it up right away for our first segment. Take a deep breath in, exhale, release. Fitness tubing is so great because you can take it with you anywhere. It works the body a little differently than handheld weights, so I like to use it as often as possible. Take your march forward and back, so forward and back. This is also a mambo, but we're just putting some energy into the feet. So as you're doing this, try and bend your knees and get a little bit lower. Let's follow the legs with the arms, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Take the arms to a comfortable place. If you're feeling your shoulders, this will give you a good warning and you'll be able to modify things with the tubing. Then step tap to the side, open up your arms. As you're stretching the arms sideways, think of lifting the chest, but keeping the knees very soft. Then open up to a wide tap, press both arms side. Then from here, I want you to think about pulling your heel to your rear end. These are called hamstring curls. Join me when you feel ready. Great way to stretch the front thighs. Keep pressing forward with the arms. And if you squeeze your rear end ever so slightly, this stretch gets a little bit bigger. Turn to the side and think forward and back. Back to the arms that go front and back. Separate your legs into a wide stance and start a nice lunge. As you come up, squeeze the rear end. And if you lean back ever so slightly, that gives you a much better stretch. Two more. Hands on the front thigh, tuck the knee out and in. This is a standard calf, ankle, lower leg stretch, but you should also feel this in the hips. Two more. Last one. Open up your legs. Take the shoulders side to side, just to stretch the inner thighs and the lower back. Take 2 beats to each side. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Really feel the stretch. Make sure the knees are comfortable. Come on up off the legs, march left. Then take that left march forward and back again. Forward and back. So remember, down in the legs. The lower you can go, the quicker the legs will warm up. This time, change the arms to a bounce the ball. Quick arms, bounce the ball. Last 2, step tap to the left. Change the arms to an open chest stretch. So palms up, pull the thumbs behind you. Right back into your hamstrings, which is the heels to the rear end. Pull the heels, hands on the hips this time. Then press the elbows behind you for a chest stretch. Turn to the side, go back to the pull arm, but this time elbows side. Find your position, set up into your lunges. Squeeze your rear end up and down. And you'll notice I'm leaning back so that I can get this really nice stretch. 2 more. Hold down, knee in and out, in and out. Stretching should feel normal every time you're setting up for an exercise class. It really helps reduce injuries, so you want to make sure you always get warm before you exercise. Last one, march right, ease off the hips a little bit. Let them move around, and then just go ahead and pick up your tubing. If it's on a chair or on the floor, make sure you do it responsibly. And then before we even get going, I'm going to keep marching. You want to check the tubing. Make sure there are no tears anywhere on the tube, because that can increase your risk of injury or getting hit with the tubing. So you always want to make sure that it's perfectly clear. take your tubing in your hands with the handle, so that way it's less stressful on your hand. Open up your legs nice and wide and march. So this first segment is cardio, but we'll be using the tubing to enhance and also work some of your muscles. So think of keeping your heart rate up a little bit. Tap, tap. So let's work one arm. Anchor your right hand to your hip. We're working left arm first. Notice, push, pull, push, pull. Find the perfect height. Your feet are still tapping side to side. This is going to increase the work. You are locking your right hand against your hip. Now, if this feels too easy, you can always tighten your slack. You should not have any looseness between the tubing or the hands. Press forward and press out. So we're using the stronger arm as your anchor on this first series. We have 4 more. So notice, you're still working muscles, but this is aerobic as well. That is the goal of class today. Some segments will be just resistance, some will be combined. 1 more, and then easy. March out. Arms are going to come up in front of you, then 2 steps to the right. 2 steps. So try and keep something easy when you're doing both upper and lower body. This is called a lat pull. On the right, we'll pull down. On the left, we'll pull down. So one arm is the anchor, one arm is pulling. Anchor. The elbow is squeezing slightly behind the body. My arms are not high, they're out in front, almost eye level. This is incredible for shoulder and back strength. So if you need to take time and do maybe less repetitions, just continue the legs so that you're getting your cardio workout. It's always a way to get around something. 2 more. Last one. Bring your feet together and march to the chest, back and up. So your elbows are pulling behind the body. Press back. Think of a tall chest, elbows. Last one, hold. Then just a quick little bounce. Open up your legs to the left and tap. Anchor your left, right arm starting. Push, cross, pull. Cross, pull. So the shoulders should start to feel this. You are working the back. You're keeping your heart rate up. 1 more set, keep going. If you need a break, easily just take the arms away, anchor that left, and you choose the level of that arm. Final 4 coming up. Deep one, right there. 2. March left. Relax your shoulders. Up to eyebrow level or a little higher. 2 steps to the left. Then when you're ready, add that lat pull. Pull. Elbow back slightly. I'm almost aiming my elbow to the hip. Hip. Working with the tubing will increase your heart rate because you're working resistance and cardio. So if you need to take a moment, take one. You have 4 more. Breathe. 3. 2 more. I count each way, by the way. Here's your last one each way. Anchor, anchor. Don't let that arm move. Relax your arms. Take a deep breath in. Step on the tubing with your right foot. This is going to be a little more resistance-based. Focus on a clean movement of your biceps, which is an up and down. So we'll do 2 of these. Up and up. The next, step side, pectoralis, chest, and then we'll stay there and press sword pull. So you're doing that as a combination. It's biceps, chest, and sword pull. Let's start. 2 up, one chest, one sword pull. That's your combination. Biceps to full extension, chest. You don't have to step as wide as I am. You can just step sideways as far as you feel comfortable. Palm is up, long arm, long arm. So try not to bend your elbows like biceps. Long arm, long arm, long arm, long arm. Try that again. We have to do quite a few of these because we're doing 3 different exercises in one. If you need to take a break, take one again. Whenever you need to, if you need to grab a drink, get one whenever you need to. Full extension, chest, and sword pull. We've got a few more to go. Full biceps, chest, sword pull. Coming up on your last one, chest, sword pull. Here it is. Chest, sword pull. Center, feet together. Open up your knees and just give me a squat. If you want to add an arm exercise here, these are mini squats. You can give me a hammer curl, which is thumbs up, down, thumbs up, biceps. I'm not doing a deep squat. I'm trying to keep your movements very cardio. Let's do 4 more and we'll take the other side. Lift. Lift. 2 more. It's your last one, each right and left. There are no arms at all. Step out with your right leg. Center your tubing again. Now you already know this. 2 out, 1 chest, 1 sword pull. 2 up. 1 chest, 1 sword pull. And the sword pull doesn't have to be high. Notice when I'm doing the biceps, I'm actually doing a little balance move, but you don't have to. You can put your foot solid on the floor. I just figure it's an excellent way to get a little more skill work. Biceps. Step out, chest, long arm, long arm. The key is to go across the midline of your body on the chest and then past your shoulder on the secondary sword pull. All right, we have 4 more. Hang in there. Last 4. Chest. If you're feeling really energetic, watch the next one. It's totally optional. Yeah. Any step though works. Cross body, sword pull. Is your last one. Sword pull. Easy. Step out of your tubing and relax your shoulders. Grab your tubing in hand. So again, I try to make it as easy on the hands as possible. If you're just wrapping around your wrist, that might cause some damage on the tissue and maybe remove arm hair, which you don't want. Relax the shoulders, take a deep breath in. It's a great time to take a water break and check your heart rate. We're just about to become cardio, a little more cardio. From here, heel dig to the front. Push the arms down. So let's start with a heel dig. If you find that the tubing flapping around bothers you, reset your arms and maybe tuck in the excess. Doesn't bother me when it's just flapping around. But if it does, you can re-grip, take more in hand. Ready? Give me a knee raise, just a mini one. I'm keeping tension in the tubing the whole time. Be ready for 2 knees on the right, 2 knees left. Notice the angle change. Giving it a little bit of hip variety. And you can push off the ground. That will add a little more intensity in the legs. Arms are not big though. They're pulling, but they're not big. We're gonna go to 4 on each side and then work our way back to 2s and singles again. Ready? 4 right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step. 1, 2. Keep the tension in your arms. Here's your last one on the left. Then go back to 2s. 2, 2. This time, 2. Cross your body. 2, 2, 2. One more time. Single knees, little figure 8. Focus on your coordination. Last 4. Working those hips 2 different ways today. Then heel dig just like we started, right, left. We're gonna take the tubing out of the grip, step wide, wider than your shoulders, only about 6 inches from the outside, 2 steps right, 2 steps left. So this is keeping it cardio, but watch the extension. 1, 2, 3, kick. This is a butt kicker. Literally, we kick and it works the rear end. If you need to take those breaks, feel free. Do you see my arms? Don't let your arms pull up. Leave them down. Your legs need to be wider than shoulder distance. 2 more. Last one. Then single kick out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watch my hand punch. Inside, punch, punch. Four more. Punch, punch, tight belly. 2 steps to the left. 2 steps. 2 steps. Try and make the step away from the body. Add the kick when you're ready. Kick. Kick. You should be feeling it in your rear end right now. Now, you shouldn't be feeling it in the low back. Keep your butt tight, rear end tight. Try not to arch the lower back. Keep everything under control. Single kicks. This is where it starts to really escalate. 4 more, we get to punch again. 3, 2, ready, punch. Little cross body. I'm not bending forward. I am slight pike, no roundness. Last 8, 7, 6, you got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently step out, relax your arms. March. Check your heart rate because all of that extra leg and arm work will take your heart rate up. So settle things down, take a breath, grab a drink, do your talk test, and let's move on to the next exercise. Around your right foot in the arch, do the double grip, tubing, and handle together. I'm going to turn on the side so you can see me both ways, to the waist. So your right leg is in front, your left leg is behind. Waist, release, up and down. Think shoulder blades back and together. Notice the pike, I am bending at the hips, but not rounding the back. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Relax your hands, let the tubing come apart, then think 1 arm front, 1 arm back. So right, left. And the tubing may slide in the handle. That's okay. Think thumbs up, and really think back arm is more important than the front arm. This is front shoulder and back shoulder at the same time. I know it's not easy. And 3, you got 2 more. Reach, here's your last one. Relax your arms. Switch your feet. Easy march, just hold the tension. Take a moment. We're setting up for your second side row. Little different arm position on side number 2. Grab the handle, grab the tube, get ready to pull, elbows slightly out, out, out. So notice, instead of being at the waistline, my elbows and hands are pushing away from each other. You don't have to do that one. That just gives your back a different strength exercise. Shoulder blades together. Opening the chest. Perfect posture. Try not to bend your wrists in any way. The wrist stays in line with your forearm. Almost there. 8 more. Open the chest. Final 4. 2. Release the arms again, and right arm. Left arm. The angles don't matter as long as you're doing one front, one back. This is a great shoulder strengthener, and they don't have to go high at all. You really find the perfect spot for you, and if you have to focus on one of your arms, focus on the back arm. Last 2. Here's your last one. Release your tubing. Take the tubing in your right hand. Place it behind your back. Grab the excess tubing with your left. Thumb up. Think elbow and away from you. This is for your triceps. Bend your knees out. So you don't have to be high. The key is to just straighten and bend the elbow. Your left hand is thumb up on your waistline. Now we're going to include both arms together. Push away, away. This is working triceps, the back of your arms in 2 different ways. Out. Reach away from the midline of your body without locking your elbows. You can march when you do this. Doesn't affect what's going on below. If you're doing upper, like this. Get ready for your grand finale. Little presses, this is called dynamic work. Push, push. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your arms completely. Give me a march. Heel digs. You want to give your shoulders an opportunity to get a rest. You have to do the other side. Little cardio in between. 2 heels, 2 heels, 2 heels, 2 more. Last one, get ready to grip on the top, left arm. So hand up, turn the palm, take your right thumb facing up. And I'm going to keep marching on the left, but you don't have to. You can be solid if you like. Elbow just goes to an extension, leave it in one spot. So imagine the hinge on a door. The hinge doesn't change. Keep that spot exactly in the same place the whole time. That elbow in the same spot. Last 2, and then we add that right arm down, down. If this excess bothers you, wrap it up into your hand. 8 more. Keep pressing. We have 1 quick set. Your arms should be feeling it right now. Make sure you keep it away from your hair if you have a ponytail like me. And up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your tubing, bring it out in front, step, tap. Narrow grip, finish off with a little cardio, hold it right up against your chest with a little punch and a little punch. to your final cardio with arms. Think about both arms working together. You can always go back to alternating. Right here, out. That's a little bit harder. All the muscles of your shoulders, smaller muscles of the biceps, your triceps are all working together. Give me 4 more. Right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ease off. Tubing behind you. Same grip. Grab the tubing right at the waist. And reach out. This time, go front on the diagonal. If it feels uncomfortable on your back, then go ahead and release it. We're cooling down soon. Left. Widen your stance. Open up the arms and just hold the tension. Rock side to side. Left arm to the front. Reach and open. This is just held tension. You can make it as hard or as easy as you like. Bringing things down. Front. Last 2, we set our tubing down. And open. 1 more. Release. Relax the arms. Go ahead and either put it on the floor, a chair, whatever's comfortable. Right arm reach, lunge, side. Hold it, other side. Right. Right arm up. Feel the whole side reach. And reach. 1 more time, hold your right arm up here. Turn your toe out and really set into the hip. Hand on top of the thigh, turn your body, stretch that lower leg. Release your arms, come on up, squeeze your hips under, arms to the front and squeeze so that you're feeling this nice clean stretch in the hip. Hands to the ears, open up the chest. Deep breath. Roll the hips side to side and stretch to one side. Feel that really big extension. Turn the toe out, then feel that inner thigh stretch by just pressing that knee away from you. Turn, lower leg stretch. Think heel to the back, only extend as far as you feel comfortable. Lean back, feel the hips stretch. Make sure your knees are pointing in the same direction. Lift, bring your arms behind you and open the chest. A little added arm on this side. Hands together, open the chest. Knees open, drop to the right side. Still thinking adductor, inner thigh, and reach. 2 more. All of that hip work you may feel in the inner thighs. Press. 1 more time. Hold on the left side. Watch my right toe. Press the toe and really stretch the hamstring and inner thigh. Arms up, over, and sit right into the hip. Lift your toe and feel that inner thigh stretch. If you need to turn your toe up more to feel the stretch, adjust your leg, try not to hyperextend your knee. Come back to center, a little closer together, arms front and open. As you're reaching front and open through the shoulders, I want you to breathe and reach. Pull. 2 more. Here's your last one. Just pull. Place your fists on your hips, elbows back. Stretch the chest muscles. Just squeeze your chicken wings right there. Final inhale. All the way up. Release your shoulders. I really hope you enjoyed combining your cardio and your resistance all in one. They're so important to do. Have a great day. Until next time.